Hi, good morning, everyone. Hi, good morning, Chani Mimi.
Hey, hi Cal, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourselves?
Yeah, we are doing good. And yeah,
Amazing.
hello everyone.
We're just waiting for a couple of more people to join before we get started.
Yeah,
Amazing. So essentially, what we'll be doing today is just going over the tax module, so accounts production and corporation tax. So how to set yourselves up, your clients, and how the data is synced in from one module to another. So let's wait a couple of more minutes. We do have some polls for you guys to answer. Um, so go ahead and do that.
so yeah,
Amazing. Should we wait a couple more minutes or should we just get started?
yeah.
Hi,
Uh,
Niraj.
I think you can get started.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the first one I would run through the accounts production here. So from the C icon, you can directly click on the accounts production and you'll be able to route onto this module. And now you're seeing the main dashboard where you will be able to see your account submission summaries and all of the clients who are brought in from the My Admin section. And then moving on to authorization codes. Authorization codes here, you have this blue icon where you can edit and you will be able to populate the authorization codes here and then save and go on to general settings and you have this report format. So this is nothing but where you're going to format like how your report fonts and headings should look like. And also you have other settings for your profit and loss account and balance sheet where you can just auto save and do some rounding of figures in the accounts. And then next option we have is the accountants where you will be able to go and add your accountants here when you click on add new and you'll be able to populate the details and then you'll be able to save it. And coming on to limited company where you will be able to see your UK GAAP, FRS 102 and 105 for your micro and small companies. And same you go for your LLP partnership and sole traders, you'll be able to see all of them here. And we have email templates where we have some standard email templates for your accounts report and trial balance. So if you want to customize it, you can just edit the blue icon, use these KPM tags. When you double click it, it will auto populate here and then you will be able to customize it. And we have chart of accounts. This chart of accounts is for the complete accounts production, like say all of your limited companies, sole trader, partnership, and LLP. So if you want to customize your own account, you can go and add account and customize yourself, and you will be able to export this as a PDF and Excel as well here. And if you want to make any changes here, you can select the action drop down, edit it, and you'll be able to make changes here. Yeah, and we have logo on report, like as you know, like when you update your logo, company logo in the My Admin section, you will be able to edit and enable and disable the logo to your reports here and save. So these are all the elements which comes under the general settings in the main accounts production module. I'm just closing this and I'm moving on to the accounts production dashboard again and selecting a specific client. So now, so whichever elements or dashboard which you see is the specific clients dashboard where you'll be able to see all of your annual reports and management reports which you have already produced. And the first thing is you have to go onto the settings and set your accounting periods here. So here you can see you have two options where you will be able to go and populate your current accounting period, or also you will be able to add your prior accounting period. So when you auto click this checkbox, auto period generation will be created. So once this current period gets completed, automatically the next period will be generated automatically. So next, moving on to data security. Here, this is where you will be able to edit this blue icon and enable a document security for your accounts report. You'll be able to create a master password, and you'll be able to put a data security here. And chart of accounts. So as we saw, the chart of accounts in the main dashboard is for the complete accounts production module, and for this chart of account is for this special limited company. So this is also, we have like standard chart of accounts where you will be able to also customize it by going on to add accounts and customize it, and you'll be able to export it as a PDF and Excel. And we have another report settings here. So under this, where you will find your company info, you can just edit it from here, and you'll be able to populate the details, and you'll be able to select the company size and also the taxonomy here, like your UK GAAP FRS 102 or 102 1A. And then moving on to company contacts. So as you see here, this directors, you'll be able to add the directors here and individually, or we have the option here like update company's house director. When you click on this, you will be able to pull the company's house directors details from here in bulk. So either you can go on to the settings and bring them individually, or you can just bring them in bulk. But for secretaries, solicitors, and bankers, you have to add them individually by going and clicking on each one of them and add new solicitors here. You'll be able to add your solicitors under the contact details. And directors report, again, here you will be able to populate the signatory of your directors report and balance sheet. And all these blue icons are editable ones, where you will be able to click on it, edit, and make changes or make notes for you for your directors report. And again, we have some KPM tags here, where you double click it, it will be added to here. So let me show you. Yeah, when you double click it, it will be added to here, and it will auto populate the informations here. And then share capital, where you will be able to go and add new shares, selecting the share type and updating the details here. And then accountants report. So accountants report, again, you will be able to select the accountant here, as you already added them in the main dashboard. And then you'll be able to select the firm name and the accounting body. And these are all like related notes, where you will be able to edit and do notes for your accountants report. So these are all the settings which you are doing it before you're creating your trial balance. And again, accounting policies, same, like you have your profit and loss accounting policies and balance sheet accounting policies, where you will be able to click on the check boxes. It will be added to your report. So if you want to remove any of the details here, you can just unselect the checkbox. And also you find this green option here. This is for a calculation. When you click on it, you will be able to do your calculations on the tangible fixed assets, whether a reducing balance or straight line, you can select from here. And yeah, so next we go on to the additional notes. Apart from that, if you have any additional notes to be added in your reports, all these blue icons again are editable ones, where you will be able to edit and do notes. And this is for your calculation for the current year and previous year. You can go and amend it here. And yeah, finally, we have like customize headings, where you will be able to go and customize the headings for your profit and loss and balance sheet report. So all these are the settings. And once this is done, please go on to the tasks and trial balance. So when you're into the trial balance, you can just go and add trial balance, and you'll be able to give a reference number and description, and you will be able to select the type annual or management only. And directly you can select the period from your accounting period and the mode of input. Say if you're using the bookkeeping software of KPM, you can directly bring in from the bookkeeping. Or if you're using the other providers, you can select CSV or manual input. Or if you're using a QuickBooks Zero or a free agent, when you click on it, it will directly connect you to the QuickBooks to bring in the trial balances. So once the trial balances are in, you will be able to match the codes of KPM, and then you can bring in the trial balance. So let me show you how the trial balance looks like. So yeah, this is how the trial balance looks like. And anything you wanted to change within this trial balance, always use this action drop down, select it, edit it, and you'll be able to make the changes here. And then you will be able to refresh it. So once the trial balances are in, now you can go on to the reports here and annual accounts. So yeah, so this is where you will be able to add new report and then give the reference number, description. And we have like 3 types of reports. So this annual full accounts is like along with the CT600, it's for HMRC, and abridged accounts and fileted for your company's house. So you can select the report type and the current trial balance. You can select the current trial balance here. And if you want to show any comparative figures of your previous trial balance, then you can check the checkbox here, or you can remove it. So when you check the checkbox for the comparative figures, you can able to add your previous year trial balance as well. And also you will be able to populate the director signatory, accountant signatory, and so on, and generate the report. So let me quickly show you like how the report looks like. So this is how the reports looks like. So any elements, if you're doing any changes within the elements here, you have to come to the reports before producing it. You have to go to the bottom and regenerate the report. So unless and until you regenerate it, whatever the elements or changes you have done here, it will not populate here. And also you'll be able to send an email and you'll be able to download as a PDF. Let me close this. And yeah, so this is like we have an option to directly send them to the KPM for KP sign for auto sign e-signing the document, and then you will be able to go and download as a PDF or submit it. So under the report settings, we have some elements here which you wanted to have in your full report or abridged or fulleted one. You can select the checkboxes. Say, for example, you wanted to do this accountant's report only in the full report and not the abridged, which you're submitting to the company's house. You can unselect from the checkbox here, and you can do the report settings here. And again, like management accounts is also the same like annual accounts, where you'll be able to go and add the reference and description and select the current trial balance. And if you want to show any comparative figures, again, you can select the previous trial balance and generate the report. So let me quickly show you all how the management account report looks like. So this is how the same when whatever elements you change, you have to go to the bottom and regenerate it, and the report is ready. And from the action drop down, if you want to email to your client or download as a PDF, you can do it from here. So once under the reports, we have another 2 reports called like trial balance, where you will be able to select your trial balance and generate a report, and you'll be able to see the trial balances, and you can directly email to your client, as well as you can download as a PDF. And if you want to do any nominal ledger for your trial balance report, you can just go and select the trial balance and generate the nominal ledger reports as well. So all these comes under the reports. So once the reports are ready, please go on to the tasks again and submit. So when you go and add submit accounts, you'll be able to select the report and submit. So while you're submitting it, you get this validated report where it gives you a pre-validation, where if you want any changes or any errors, you can go and rectify it. And then you'll be able to go on to next and verify your report, and next go on to the gateway, and you'll be able to submit your accounts. So let me go on to the gateway and submit my accounts. You can just produce the details like your user ID and password, and then you'll be able to go and submit your accounts. And we have other more elements called Companies House API integration, which is an API integration for your company officers, the person with significant control and filing histories under this Companies House API's integration. And update Companies House director is like nothing but bulk updating the Companies House director's information into KPM. And logs, it gives you the email logs and user logs activities. And yeah, so this is the pretty much accounts production module, where you will be able to do the trial balances and submit to your HMRC or company's house. And this blue icon is like where it will be directly route you to the company's house website. And also I just wanted to show you all another thing here under the submit options. So when you go on to the submit options, you find this gray icon here. It is nothing but from the other providers, you can directly submit the details to the company's house through KPM. Yeah, so this is about the accounts production. So any doubts?
No question, Chandini.
Yeah,
well done.
questions.
Lovely and thorough presentation.
Yeah, thank you. And yeah, now we can move on to the accounts production, where my colleague Caltrina will go for it. Yeah, Cal, you can take the
we do have a question from Joanne.
Yeah.
Her question is, where can we post the journals?
Where can we post the journals? Let me show. I think, yeah, we can do it from the journal entries can be done from the bookkeeping. Since you're using for this, yeah, you'll be able to select the trial balance and generate a nominal account codes.
Hope that answers your question, Joanne. If not, reach out to me, and because I believe I'm your account manager here at KPM. Reach out to me, and and we can have another discussion over this. Okay, amazing. Should I go ahead and start the corporation tax module then?
Yes, please.
Amazing. Let me know once you're able to see my screen. Actually, before I do that, Mimi, do you mind posting the poll for CTs?
Sure, coming up. I think you can proceed while the responses are coming in.
Amazing. Okay, amazing. I assume everybody has answered that question. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started with the module then. So as you can see, it's a very similar layout to the accounts production module. You'll have the CT600 submission summary at the top. You'll have all of your list of clients on the bottom there. And then you'll have your general settings on the side. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the general settings first. So I've gone into the email templates. Now, for the email templates, you can either use the templates that we've got here, or you can edit them. Just make sure when you are editing them, and if you do decide to add a tag, you add the tags incorrectly. So in this case, you double click the tags in place. So you're able to edit the title, the contents, and the tags in here. Same thing goes for when you're doing your document template, so your tax document template. Either use the default templates that we have, or you can amend these and just add in the tags incorrectly. Beneath the templates, we've got the logos. So here is where you'll be able to enable the logo onto the reports. This is, or the logo is picked up from the My Admin section. I'm going to go back into dashboard and I'm going to navigate to a client. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick the same client that Chani has picked. So London PCO. So once you've clicked onto a client, you'll be met with the main client dashboard. So you've got the company details here. A lot of this detail syncs in with the other modules as well. You're able to edit these details here by clicking onto this pen icon. You have the tax summary on the side, and then you have all of the CT600 forms that you've generated. So these are the forms that we previously generated. So if I were to open one up, so you've got a standard CT600 form and the supplementary pages next to that. You're able to download these forms, as well as you're able to view the computation next to that as well. Again, all this is also downloadable. Now, beneath the dashboard, you've got the tasks area. This is where you'll be able to create the forms, the returns, as well as make the submissions. So I'm going to go ahead and create a CT600 return. Click Create CT600. This is where you'll be able to populate these details. Now, add the reference, the description of the return, the form type, the return type. So whether you're creating a new return or you're amending an existing return. And most importantly, select where your data is coming from. You have two options. One is to get the data from accounts production. So data such as your turnover, business expenses, business information, and so on will automatically be synced in, and the CT600 will be, the fields in the CT600 will be automatically populated for you. The second option is to do this manually. This is where you'll be able to attach the IXBRL accounts produced in other softwares. However, in this method, the CT600 fields will not automatically be populated for you. Once that's done, you can then go ahead and select the accounting periods and then click Save. Now, I already have a list of CT600 returns that I previously generated. So I'm next to that, we're just going to go through the report section. This is where you'll be able to view the CT600 form, view the actual computation here as well. Again, all of this is downloadable. You'll be able to view any attachments, send it off via email, as well as get the tax summary document. So here you'll be able to generate the tax summary document for your clients and then give them to review, and then for them to be able to sign it off. This will then generate the document for you in a Word document containing the relevant corporation tax chargeable as well as due dates. It also includes guidance on how to pay the corporation tax to HMRC as well. Beneath that, you also have the option to download the document pack. Now, next to reports, you have the actions area. And I've gone ahead and clicked edit return. What it will do is it will take you to two sections. One is the quick entry area, and the second is the main form. Now, for the quick entry area, as you can see here, you'll be able to view a list of calculators that we've got. Now, all of these calculators can be used in conjunction while filling the main form as well. You have the option to do your capital allowances here. So if I've just gone ahead and clicked on the capital allowance calculator, clicked OK, and then you're able to add in the capital allowances for your assets. So you can add the asset descriptions, category, when it was required, brought forward details, and as well as any of the asset details here as well. Once that's done, you can then go ahead and click save. So very similar structure to the other calculator for the research and development here as well. So you're able to check off whatever is relevant to this company's R&Ds. You also have your trading and professional profits calculator. Again, a lot of these details, such as your turnover and so on, will automatically be brought forward from accounts production. Other details, so the other calculations and so on, the R&Ds and capitals allowances, it will automatically fill it in for you once you've done the calculations here. Now, beneath that, you have the attachments area. So you have the option to add any documents to your CT600 return. On the top there, I'm going to go ahead and show you the main form. So you're able to edit the main form here. So you're able to add any further information to the return. Even while you're editing this form manually, the computations within the CT600 forms are automatically updated for you as well. You have the option to add in the supplementary pages to your CT600. So just go to page 2, select the relevant pages. They will automatically appear on the top here as well. And you're able to fill these out. Now, once you've done the return, you can then go ahead onto the submissions area, submit CT600, select the relevant period, and then go ahead and select submit. So what it will do is it will take you to a pre-validation status report. So it just pre-checks your work before you make the submissions. It works on a traffic light system. So if you see the status here, if it's in red, it will not allow you to make the submissions. You have to go in and resolve it. So if I just show you this example here. So in this case, we're missing the 3 digits for the tax office number. I'm going to go ahead and click resolve. Yeah, and it's correct. We are missing the 3 digits. So it will not allow you to make to submit unless all of these the status areas have been cleared up. If it is in amber orange, it will allow you to make the submission, but I would proceed with caution. Just double check before you make the submission. And what it will do after that, once all of that is resolved, it will take you to the agent gateway, and then you're able to then make the submission. Now, once that's done, you can then go ahead and go back into the CT600 returns page, and you're able to amend the status of that return. So I'm going to go ahead and click in the in progress status here and click complete. And you've got 2 options. You can essentially sync in the data with bookkeeping, as well as sync in the data with the accounts production, so updating the trial balance here. So yeah, it will update the latest corporation tax details for each of these modules here. Once that's done, you can then go ahead and click update. It will take a couple of minutes for it to sync in all of that data. Let me just quickly refresh the page. Okay, so it's taking some time. It might be my internet issues, but oh, perfect. So that was updated. As you can see, it's gone into complete. So essentially, this is how you create the CT600 returns and how you make the submissions, and then update the status area here as well. Under the settings area is where you'll be able to add in the accounting periods for this client. If you're already using accounts production, it will automatically sync in. If not, just add in the accounting periods and then click auto generate if you'd like to auto generate this period here as well. You do have a data security option. Essentially, this is just where you place a password onto the documents before you send them out for your clients to review and sign off. You can enable this here. And lastly, we have the logs area. So each module will have its own logs. So there are two main logs that you can track. One is the email logs, where you'll be able to track the emails that you've sent out to your client, any attachments, documents, and if they have viewed the email or not. And lastly, you have the user logs, where you'll be able to track the changes that you yourselves have made or another member of staff has made as well. But yeah, this is all for the CT600s. Are there any questions?
No, Cal, no questions so far. Well done. I think we'll just wait for a little bit to see if any questions come in.
Yeah, so Joanna, I just wanted to answer your question here. Is like posting journals in the accounts production, you have to do it manually, bring in the trial balance to post the journals, and then you'll be able to see on the nominal ledger. So previously I showed only the nominal ledger. Yeah, you'll be able to do it manually from the trial balance. Hope that answers your question. And we have another question, Cal, here is like, is the master password is like my password, like this is the client's password?
So the master password is the password that you give to your clients. It's not your password. It's the password that allows them to see the documents. You can change the password for each client, so each client can have their own passwords. So yeah, not your password. You can create a password. No problem.
Yeah. Any other questions?
This session is recorded, so we will be sharing this with you by the end of the day. If you have any technical or more like technical questions, do reach out to your account managers.
Okay.
Amazing. So any more questions before we wrap it up?
Yeah, Sean.
Amazing. Okay, amazing. Thank you all for joining today.
Thank you, everyone. Have a lovely day.
Bye.